pretty excited to check these out. Let's see what we got here. Nice. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today I'm going to unbox and take a look at and give some thoughts on the SVS SoundPath Subwoofer Isolation System. Heard a lot of kind of differing opinions on these. They're not super contentious, just, it seems like it's a very much your mileage may vary from room to room type deal, and there isn't necessarily an agreed upon consensus on how all these work. But I figure I have an interesting angle on it because I'm in an apartment and I'm running 2 subs. So I got 2 packs of these. We're going to unbox the one and, kind of see what they include, what it comes with. And then I'll kind of show you how it feels like to install them. So we're going to open this up. I did remove the tape before filming just so you didn't have to see me muddle around with cutting crap and stuff, but otherwise it wasn't too super sealed. So if we take this apart, immediately we are greeted with our instructions. It just shows you how to put the feet on pretty much any generic subwoofer. Makes sense, just make sure your feet are gone. Stick the puck and the screw in. So another side on the card. Hand tighten snugly, but avoid over tightening so you do not damage your subwoofer cabinet. That makes sense to me. Let's see what we got here inside the box. Just kind of explains to us that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 isolation feet. And 2 of these 20mm screws. 4 of them, not 2. And then it's got some support information. So, pretty cool. Not bad. SVS, and, as advertised, here are our 4 screw doodads. And then these are the actual magic pucks that are included. And let's take a look at one that I kind of already peeped at. And, doesn't look to be too fancy. Oof. This is one that came from a little bit of an open box deal on Crutchfield. So it looks like they were kind of used, but I'm not too picky. I got cats too. They're pretty firm. There's not a lot of you would think they're soft, but I'm pushing pretty hard and it's got pretty good resistance. So I don't really know the physics well enough to kind of decipher what that means. But yeah, cool. I'm, excited to get these all set up. I'm going to go and do some listening demos for a little bit before I install the feet and just kind of see what I'm hearing. I'm not going to do anything super scientific, like take measurements or any kind of crap like that. It's really more for me to just kind of see what I'm hearing. And, I don't really have too many things in the apartment that are being shook by the subwoofer, but we'll see if I notice any tangible improvement. So yeah, I will see you guys then when I go to install these on my subs. Alright, so here we got the feet installed on my first SVS SB1000 non-pro. As you can see, it gets them off the carpet pretty well. Installation was super duper easy. Just unscrewed the screws that were already there. They fit snugly, which makes sense. If you have other types of subs, I'm not super sure. There's probably a lot of research out there regarding how to get them into your subs, but my screws worked just fine for me. We'll take a look at the other sub as well. Might be a little harder to get a good shot. This one, same deal. Lifts them off the ground. Like I said, I like that. Makes them look a lot harder, I think. And yeah, we'll get to do some listening and let you know how I feel. Cool. Alright, so I installed the feet on the subwoofers, and I was able to do a little bit of listening before the installation, and quite a bit of listening and some gaming afterwards. And so I have some thoughts. I think, first and foremost, I definitely felt like my bass response was tighter, a little bit less boomy, a little bit less resonant feeling. I felt like some of those sub frequencies were almost a little bit more audible, more so than they were like felt sonically, is the best way I could describe it. I did feel like I did lose a little bit of like tactile response, almost like, before the feet were in play and the subs were just on the ground, it kind of definitely like transferred some energy into the couch that I definitely felt that sensation less after the feet. With that said, I'm in an apartment, so that honestly is probably a good thing, and I'll take that trade-off alongside with the tighter response. I did do some tests playing some material and then going into my bedroom and my office, and it definitely felt like it was a lot less boomy, especially once you close the door. So I definitely got to say, SVS has fantastic service. So I suggest picking these up, especially if you're in an apartment, even if you only have one subwoofer. I definitely think these are worth trying for you. And, if they don't do anything, you can always see about getting a refund or reaching out to SVS support, seeing if they can kind of help you optimize to get the best out of it, like they say on the box. Otherwise, I know this one was kind of a short one, but definitely got more stuff coming on the pipeline. I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments. Do you have the isolation feet? Do you have other types of decoupling solutions that you use? Let me know what you're feeling. Thanks again.